popular like World of Warcraft, you log into one of those games, and it feels just like I say. It just feels to me like everybody's just in a rush to level up and get to max level as quickly as possible, and I don't think. And as you can see, that chicken is turning nice and dark, getting kind of crispy, and I'm gonna go ahead and check it here as far as with a meat thermometer and check that internal temperature real quick, just kind of see where it's at. And for chicken, you usually want it around 160. Uh-oh. You better catch him. And, that's what you're going to kind of wind up with. If you don't put that butter on top, it's going to be a completely different color. So I recommend, if you have just it doesn't take much, maybe a teaspoon or two of butter per loaf, just to give it that nice buttery top. You handle it only on the sides. Make sure you don't touch these pins on the bottom, and you'll never want to use too much force, or you can bend these little pins and mess up your CPU. So we're going to go ahead and line up that gold arrow with exactly how it's indicated here. So you're usually just going to push down or pull it out, and once you do that, it will raise up. And once you raise it up, that's actually what opens those holes so your CPU pins can go down in there. Make sure you've got your CPU chip lined up correctly with those arrows. And once you do that, it should just kind of move it around just a little bit until it lines up and it'll drop right in. If you can see that, once you line those holes up, you have to move it around just a little bit so you can feel it drop in, just like that. And then you'll want to go ahead and tighten it onto those pins by lowering your lever and make sure it's right under the...
Oh no! I got a fart! These damn plastic bags! I got no room to fart! Ow! Well, something had to be done, baby. Peter's not in there.
I'm running home, you can't stop me. Chase me across this desert, you can't stop me. Wah-ha-ha. I got my juice, you can't stop me. Wee-ha! Yippee! Yippee! I got my home, ha 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 ha. Alright everybody, happy to tell you that I have everything I need now to buy my villa here that I want. Sliced up in the dark. It was pain like she had never felt before. Her toes first, followed quickly by her foot, and it felt like hundreds of razor-sharp knives slicing completely through them. Her brain was in overload from the millions of nerve signals sending her the messages of awful pain. She didn't think about it. She couldn't think about it. She just reacted violently. Nice, bud. Like this big. Oh yeah, I got one. Whatever. Got one, guys. You really? Yeah. Reel it in. Yeah, I got one. Don Spirit, age 51, the shooter, threatened to harm himself and others when he called 911. When the deputies arrived, Spirit had already committed suicide, and the victims, the mother, 28, Sarah Spirit, and all 6 kids were already dead. So they arrived too late. There was a statement on the Facebook page at 7:35 for the Sheriff's Department saying that when deputies arrived, the incident, that no citizens are in danger around Florida, so you don't have to worry about that. But at this time, they're asking for prayers as they continue to investigate the incident. And I'm going to go ahead and say here that my heart and my prayers, and I hope everybody who watches this also sends their heart and their prayers out to any survivors, anybody that knew these people close, Sarah Spirit and her 6 kids. And God to be with you when you try to heal from, I can't even imagine the unbearable pain. It'd be bad enough to lose one of these kids, or to lose Sarah. Can't imagine losing Sarah and all 6 kids, being a family member. War sucks. What an ending, wow. What an ending. You know, that might be the best story in a game that I've ever played, and I've been playing games for a long time. Absolutely phenomenal story. Absolutely phenomenal way to pull in a player. I hope you guys like the story in this game half as much as I did. You know, because I remember back, you know, when I went to high school, how I thought history sucked. I had, you know, I was into video games, you know, even as a kid back in the 80s, my Commodore 64 and everything. And, you know, back then they had Pac-Man and everything like that, but there's not a whole lot of games that can make you appreciate a war, appreciate the history of World War I, and what kind of sacrifices, you know, the soldiers that went into war, what kind of sacrifices they made for their country, for whoever it was commanding them, for whatever reasons the war was going on. Oh man. What a sad freaking game. That was amazing. It's the first game that made me cry like that, guys. So I'm glad I don't use webcam. Because you guys would see me all teary-eyed. Now, I don't know if this game got you, whether you're watching it the first time, whether you've already played it, how it affected you, but if that game didn't affect you right there, man, I gotta say it, you don't have a heart. I'm having fun now. This is cool. This is a little bit weird. What the hell?
Yeah, drifting next level.
Yeah, I think they need to work on their car physics a little bit. Whoa! Great. Oh, I think we're gonna die.
Well, at least it's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah. Woo! There, maybe you just see the... Ah! There you go. There it is. There's my death. You see the blood. Yep, you know that they took a chunk out of me, and that's it. Let's take a look here at my... hundreds or thousands of dollars. So I don't get it. I want to make one more call here and see what happens. So let's call this guy or lady or whoever she is. Only asking $2,800 because other people are asking $4,000 or more. Oh boy. Come on, be home now.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, I was calling about your Galaxy S3 with Flappy Bird.
Yeah,
You still have that?
sure do.
Oh, wow, it's so good. Oh, man, I've been looking forever for this phone. So, are you home now? Can we get this sold? I mean...
I am not home right at this second.
Okay. Because, like I said, I talked to some guy, and he wouldn't sell it to me, and he wanted like $4,000. So, if you want to sell... I'm sorry?
I said, holy honka.
Yeah, I want to buy this phone. I'll give you $5,000. I don't care. As long as you'll sell me the phone. So, and it has Flappy Bird on it. It's not a clone, right? It's not one of the mini,
No,
remakes.
it's the
It's actually Flappy Bird. Yeah, I'm so addicted to that game. I'm telling you. Have you played it? All right. Daddy says there are forks in the road. See the forks in the road and the car's driving on the forks? Is that what it means when there's forks in the road?
No.
What does it mean when there are forks in the road? Go. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Yes. I got lucky on that one. I got really lucky on that one. You watch this. He hit it. I hit it last. It just ricocheted. I mean, that was all by luck. And then happened to go right in the corner of the goal there. That was 100% skill, right? All right, here's my chance to catch up here. Minute 45, 2-3. Down to Jordan Valley to see if I can see any of the flames from the highway, Highway 95, on Sunday, August 16th. But I didn't see any flames, but what I did see was a lot of devastation from the fire as it swept through. Let's go ahead and speed this up now, about 32 times this normal speed, and just go ahead and give you guys a glimpse of some of the devastation this fire caused to the area as it swept through. Now, this was a huge brush fire. They don't know what caused it yet, but it's speculated that it could have been caused by one of the many dry lightning storms. As you can see, you can start to see some of the blackened, charred earth on both sides of the highway here as we get to the area that the fire swept through. Now, at the time that I'm making this video, they've only got the fire about 20% contained, and it's right around 300,000 acres that have burned. I want to go ahead and thank all of you for helping me be successful here on YouTube and motivating me enough to make my 1000th video and continuing on from here. Thanks everybody. Take care of yourselves. Take care of somebody you love. We'll see you in the next 1000 videos.